What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another solo leveling arise video. Alright guys, real quick, couple things that are ending today and you need to stop and take a look at it. Make sure you take advantage of these things, get them out of the way, because if you don't use them, they're gone, right? So you want to make sure that you actually do grab a few of these things. So if you go to the shop itself, I already talked about the Black Friday sales. I'm not going to focus on that. What I actually want to look at is the exchange shop. If you're free to play, especially, you've been collecting these coins along the way. You guys can see here there's only 7 hours and 41 minutes left. Now the trap here is you're only going to have enough for exactly 14 coins, which means you can't go for anything worthwhile here that is going to give you anything like good. No matter power extracts, no raid tickets, no mark of times, none of the abyssal lessons, but you can get yourself some abyssal energy. So this will give you at least 30 here, I believe, and then the rest of them you can put towards coins, which will give you 20k. So make sure you go in and get rid of those and use those up. Okay, now if you have been purchasing, obviously, if you have purchased any of these, I would recommend going for the legendary skill rune volume 4, going for the SSR Dark and Wind Hunter selection ticket, and then of course going in for the SSR Dark and Wind Hunter weapon selection. This should be the last one, by the way. I would go with the character first, then the legendary rune second, and then that would be, I mean, it depends on your account. Obviously, if you're a massive whale, this character selection isn't going to do shit for you, but this might. So depending where you are, if you're not a massive whale, the character selection is better, and then going for the legendary rune would be next. Obviously almost half the price, right? So very, very important. So make sure you are using these coins up, guys, and completing that overall. Now, like I said, the Cyber Week, the Black Friday sales are incredible. Definitely take advantage of that. Now, this relay pack also is going to be ending, so make sure you are completing this too and taking advantage of it. Before you buy any of the Cyber Week stuff, I would actually complete this first, take advantage of all of these tickets, and then get these coins along the way. Save these black tickets. I would personally be saving them at this point if I were you for Thomas. If you were aiming to get A10 Thomas, whatever kind of player you are, Dolphin or Whale, I would 100% be saving those. So this is all going to be ending, guys, in 7 hours and 39 minutes. We have ourselves brand new packages that are going to be coming through the pipeline, so get ready for those. But I don't think anything is going to beat the Black Friday sales, unless for some odd reason they do a Boxing Day sale, which most games, honestly, nowadays don't really focus on. Black Friday is their main attraction when it comes down to the best packages. So keep that in mind. If you are planning to purchase anything, now would be the time to complete it. Okay, now in terms of events, there are events still going on, obviously, so keep that in mind. But the winter special dice event is ending as well. So I would just do as many of these as you can. Roll your dice, collect all of these extra fragments or powders in this case, and get all these resources. I mean, some of them are actually fairly useful. Like having all these abyssal stuff is actually really, really nice to get because it'll help you grow your shadow army. And if you know anything about shadow army, it's a great way to boost your power. So definitely, like, look at this, an extra 20 abyssal. Who cares? Like, it's free, right? So go ahead and collect these and start getting your shadows up and get this dust. This dust actually will help you get yourself additional blessing stones, hopefully get you some epics and some legendaries. So definitely complete this. Now remember, there is one mission here that is unlimited, and that is clearing Encore and Instance Dungeon times 10. If you have a lot of keys saved up, this is a great time and opportunity to complete that. Now your daily missions are also going to be something that's going to end very soon as well. Make sure you have completed whatever you can, especially to get yourself your weapon random chest. A lot of you guys already have done this, but the extra little resources here and there are not a bad thing. You don't have to do all of them, obviously, if you don't have the time, but definitely worthwhile going back and just revisiting some of these in case you have missed it. And also remember, of course, the Hunter's Skill Reset ticket is going to be available there. Now this one here has 7 days left. Don't worry about this. I do want to talk about this. So is this worth using? So I'll be real with you guys. There's a lot of characters here, for example, like Sa, where is she, that I actually went ahead and took away all of her skills. Where is my oh, she must be already at 0. That's why. So I took her skills away. And I think other units that you might have invested in that you no longer are using that often, it's actually worthwhile taking away. Now remember, the higher the level the unit that you've invested in, the more you'll get back, and it's 100% refund. So it's not a bad option. Like, look at this. My Alicia has a lot that I've poured into her, and I could be actually using this for some of my other characters like Mireille and stuff. I've been really hesitant on Alicia because I still kind of use her, but I also really don't. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and do this. Watch this. So, boom, right there, right? Now, Alicia's stats went down, but now I have a ton of tickets to do the following, right? If I go back to my Andre Thomas here, I can go, okay, so I can maximize this, right? Boom, there. Maximize this, right there. 10 is already there, and then I can even maximize this if I want to, right? His cores. So really, really worth it. I would even push all of Mirai's stuff further and use your crafting abilities to get yourself more of this right here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and try to get a couple of these as well. There's 6 right there. And I'm going to go ahead and push some of this stuff even further through and try to maximize this as much as I can. Okay, so you guys can see here I got level 8. I'm going to push this to 9. There it is. And then also just take advantage of the ultimate and push this one as well to 8. So there you guys go. Instead of Alicia having more power, who I don't really use that often anymore, I'm going to be pushing the units that are actually going to be giving me more power to push that. So that you have 7 days. I would honestly recommend taking advantage of this. This is a really cool event, and the fact that they give you back everything without having, except for I guess the gold cost. I don't even know if there's gold cost. Is there gold? I forgot to check. Anyways, the point is take advantage of it. It's there. 7 days left for the winter event here for the winter treasure hunt. Don't worry about this one. You've got plenty of time, but definitely get going on this because it actually gives you a legendary rune. And then after that, you have an opportunity to get yourself legendary rune boxes, which will of course have a chance to give you anywhere from rare to epic to legendary, right? And now these are obviously very costly if you were to buy them in the store. So this is a fantastic opportunity for free-to-play to take advantage of. Now, Lucky Capsule, also another 7 days. Don't worry about this one. Again, just do the unlimited mission as much as you can. Now, the beauty of, sorry, not unlimited, the daily missions as much as you can. There isn't a limit here with the 10 times draw, but obviously if you're free-to-play, you're not going to be able to do that. But if you're pay to win, it's a great way to get yourself more fragments, not only for Thomas's weapons, but also for Gun He. So this one will be around for quite some time. You still have time to complete this. Just remember, when the 7 days are up, though, and the 7 hours are up, all of these fragments will be gone and be converted into gold. All right, now this event is like double-edged sword. Maze artifact modification. You can modify. You can go from take your level 20 artifacts and re-roll them. You don't get any of your artifact stuff back. One thing I will say about that event that really bothers me is I kind of hope next time around it does re-roll back into the event page, that they do consider giving us at the very least the ability to get at least half of our mats back. I think that'd be a pretty cool option to have. Not, they don't have to, it's still nice, but it'd be really cool if they did that. That would honestly help the whole community out quite a bit because it's very, very costly. I've got 19 tickets, and I promise you guys, I probably won't be going through 19 anytime soon because it's super, super difficult to continuously keep getting those materials from gates or anything else. So don't forget that. And then lastly, the accessory challenge is going on for 1 day and 7 hours. In order to do this, you have to complete the bracelets and necklaces, which right now the boss for that one is Kargalagagagagag again, who's the easiest one. Who's the easiest tier 20, as a matter of fact. You should be able to rip through this guy fairly quickly. So definitely get this going here, guys. Collect yourself as many rewards as you can. And it's the easiest boss between the two of them anyways. You guys can see here as a free-to-play player, I was able to get myself tier 20 on both. So I have both of those right here. If you take a look right there, right, I was able to kill Cumface over here, that's what I call him, and then also Kargalagagagagagagag Fellatio in. So he's super easy, honestly. Just use Plum Sword, Moonshadow Daggers. If you have Magnifying Slashes, you'll eat through his health so fast. Don't even break him, to be honest with you. You'll probably just destroy him with that alone, and that's heroic Magnifying Slashes, not even the epic version. So there you guys go. Make sure one thing I do want to mention, if you're not doing so, make sure you are buying yourself as many of these crystals as you can from the shop, right? Because, like, look, I'm almost at zero all the time now because it's costing so much to craft stuff. Crafting is becoming more and more vital in this game, so don't neglect on purchasing those big crystals to do all your crafts. Super, super important. All right, guys, so make sure you get this done. Couple days left or a couple hours left for some of these events. Make sure you complete them before the events are over. Take advantage of these big rewards, and hopefully you guys will get yourself some legendary or some epic drops that will actually help your account. All right, guys, this is Payne. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.